Most agents chase listings already live on the MLS. Smart teams identify motivated sellers 60 days before the sign goes in the yard. According to the National Association of Realtors, 35% of sellers say a major life change, marriage, kids, retirement, is their reason to move. Those signals are behavioral. They show up in data weeks before any property lists. Job changes, divorce, growing families, caregiving needs, tax delinquencies, pre-foreclosure filings, and relocation all predict a home sale within 60 days. The window between signal and listing is shrinking. Teams capturing these behavioral triggers early and moving prospects into nurture sequences automatically close more deals and pay less per lead than agents waiting for MLS activation. Life event signals aren't demographics. They're behavioral triggers tied to immediate external motivation. When someone gets a job offer out of state, has a newborn, or files for divorce, they don't hypothesize about moving. They act. Pending home sales predict listing activity 30 to 60 days in advance, according to the NR. That prediction window is your competitive edge. The problem: most CRM systems track historical data, closed sales, price trends, neighborhood comps. They don't monitor the real-time behavioral signals that precede a listing. Teams winning in 2026 identify 7 behavioral triggers that flag a motivated seller 60 days early, then route those prospects into automated nurture sequences before competition arrives. 68% of agents use some form of AI tool, according to the 2026 NAR Technology Survey. But fewer than half are stacking life event signals with automation. Speed is the differentiator. The agent who reaches a motivated seller on day 10 of their buying process closes the deal. The agent who finds them on day 40 competes on price. Life event signals live across multiple data streams: tax records, job transition databases, marriage filings, pregnancy registrations, pre-foreclosure notices, divorce filings, and relocation announcements all hint at seller motivation. The mechanism is straightforward. A person's external circumstances change, and their real estate needs follow. Job changes trigger relocation, births trigger upsizing, divorce triggers cash out or downsizing, tax delinquencies and pre-foreclosure filings signal distress. A CRM system that monitors all these streams simultaneously can flag a motivated seller weeks before they list. Goliath data does this at scale. It tracks real-time life event signals competitors simply don't monitor. When a marriage license is filed, when a job change shows up in employment records, when a tax delinquency is recorded, or when a pre-foreclosure notice hits the county, Goliath's system surfaces that signal instantly and routes it into an automated workflow. The AI assistant, David, handles inbound calls and follow-up sequences 24/7. No human delays, no missed calls. The math is simple. Identify high-intent sellers, reach them before they're on the MLS, nurture them with relevant messaging, and close them before the competition knows they exist. This is the workflow that separates top producers from mid-pack agents in 2026. Step 1. Set up real-time data feeds. Connect your CRM to life event signal sources: tax records, employment databases, marriage and divorce filings, pre-foreclosure notices, and pregnancy registrations. These feeds update daily. Your CRM should flag any new record in your farm area or target list instantly. Don't wait for manual reports. Real-time is the requirement. Step 2. Define your trigger criteria. Not every life event creates equal urgency. A job change out of state is a 90-day closing signal. A divorce is a 60 to 180-day signal, depending on custody and housing needs. A new baby is a 90 to 120-day upsizing signal. A tax delinquency or pre-foreclosure notice is a 30 to 60-day distress signal. Your CRM should rank prospects by likelihood to list within 30, 60, or 90 days. Use the NAR research. Job changes, marriage, divorce, growing families, caregiving needs, and relocation typically drive sellers to list within 60 days because the motivation is immediate and external. Step 3. Route high-intent prospects into automated nurture sequences. Once a signal is flagged, move that contact into a pre-built workflow. Goliath Data's system, for example, triggers automated inbound calls, initial qualification, and follow-up messaging. The prospect hears from you on day 1, day 3, and day 7, without manual labor. The AI assistant handles objection handling and scheduling. Your job is to show up prepared on day 10. Step 4. Qualify based on signal strength and timeline. Not every flagged prospect is ready to list. Your CRM should score prospects on signal combinations. A job change plus a new baby plus a recent property tax increase equals very high intent. A single job change equals medium intent. A tax delinquency alone equals distress, but not necessarily intent to sell. Score ruthlessly. Spend your human time on the highest intent prospects. Step 5. Close before the listing. Once you've qualified a prospect and confirmed motivation, your conversation shifts from prospecting to representation. Show them comps, discuss timeline, get them under contract for listing. The 60-day window is real. Close it before they hit the MLS, and you've won the listing before the market knows it exists. A team in Florida implemented life event signal tracking in their CRM in early 2026. They started with pre-foreclosure filings and tax delinquency alerts, distress signals that create 30 to 60-day closing windows. Within the first 90 days, they identified 142 high-intent prospects in their farm area. Most agents in their market were still chasing MLS leads and expired listings. This team was proactive. They routed the 142 prospects into automated outreach sequences. The AI assistant made inbound calls, handled objections, and scheduled appointments. The team showed up prepared with comps, timeline analysis, and listing strategies. 63 of the 142 prospects responded. 47 of those converted to listing agreements within 60 days. The result? 47 closed listings in 90 days, sourced entirely from life event signals, not MLS. Compare this to their previous year. Same team, same farm area, no signal-based targeting. They'd closed 31 listings in the same quarter, mostly from expired listings and referrals. The life event signal strategy added 16 net new listings, a 52% increase. The team paid less per lead because they were identifying motivated sellers early, not competing on price with 47 other agents on the MLS. Their average list-to-close time dropped from 58 days to 39 days because they were working with prospects already committed to selling, not tire kickers browsing the MLS. Goliath Data's system automated the prospecting and qualification work, freeing the team to focus on closing conversations, not dialing lists. Mistake 1. Ignoring distress signals. Tax delinquencies and pre-foreclosure filings create urgency, but many agents avoid distress prospects because they assume low equity or short timelines. That's wrong. Distress motivates action. A homeowner facing pre-foreclosure is highly motivated to list quickly, even at a discount. The 30 to 60-day window is real. Route these prospects into immediate follow-up sequences, not nurture pipelines. Call them on day 1, not day 20. Mistake 2. Waiting for the signal to mature. Some agents see a job change recorded and assume the person will list in 90 days. They put the prospect in a slow nurture sequence and revisit in 3 months. Meanwhile, the prospect already listed with a competing agent. Job changes have a 60-day closing window. Call on day 3, not day 30. The first agent to reach them wins. Mistake 3. Not automating outreach. Manually prospecting life event signal lists is slow and incomplete. You'll miss half your leads because you're focused on follow-up calls. Use CRM automation to handle initial qualification and scheduling. Route inbound calls through an AI assistant. By the time you speak to a prospect, they should already be qualified and scheduled. This frees your time to close, not chase. Mistake 4. Combining weak signals into false confidence. A prospect with one life event signal, a job change or new marriage, has medium intent. Prospect with 2 signals, a job change plus a property tax increase, has high intent. Don't treat all flagged prospects equally. Score them by signal combination. Spend your time on the highest intent prospects, not medium intent tire kickers. Rule: speed plus signal stacking equals closed listings. The agent who reaches a motivated seller on day 3 with the right offer and timeline wins the listing before competition arrives. Life event signals are predictive. Automation is the enabler. Execution closes deals. Subscribe for more real estate technology breakdowns.